A taxi driver is a professional driver who transports passengers to their chosen destinations through the use of a taxi cab. By transporting their passengers, they earn a fare depending on the length of the taxi cab ride. If the taxi driver is working for a company, they will be dispatched by the company to go and pick passengers. They may also drive around for different hours of a shift run to pick up waiting passengers for fares. A taxi driver shift may be very busy or slow based on the area that the taxi driver is working. How busy the shift is and how many fares the driver collects will determine the pay structure of each day. There are basically four different types of taxi drivers, and they each vary in both responsibility and job function. First one is the owner operators. They purchase their own taxi. The owner is responsible for all aspects of the taxi and can work on their own schedule. This even allows the owner to lease the taxi cab to other drivers. We also have the independent satelliters. They lease the taxi cab from a company and pay for its use. This allows for more independence for the taxi driver because they basically own their own taxi business and work as they please. We also have the taxi renters. They rent their cab for their own shift and work for a cab company. Working for a company allows for more stability and less business related costs, but does not mean less bring home pay. Many drivers prefer this method of employment because there is less responsibility. Leases are basically like renters, but they have a long-term contract allowing for more job security. This means that by signing a leasing contract with a company, the driver is guaranteed a longer term of employment. The job of the taxi driver can be at times very dangerous. A taxi driver occasionally faces robbery, car accident, and hazardous weather conditions. It is important to understand the various aspects of the job so that one can be prepared. While the job is not for everyone, many people find the job fun and the pay worth the work. What is the workplace of the taxi driver like? The workplace of the taxi driver involves driving around in their taxi car for the entire shift. Some people find this to be very boring, whilst others enjoy the sights and sounds of driving and meeting new people. It is important to note that a driver will be sitting for much of their shift. Occasionally, a driver will be able to get out of the cab for breaks. It is important that a person enjoys driving if they are going to be a taxi driver. A person must understand that there may be chaotic times when there are many passengers and other times when there are hardly any pickups, and the driver spends the bulk of the time riding around looking for passengers.
Sam Kinsley answer. For the town, I think I know everywhere. Unless if you take my car and then you ask me or you tell me where you are going, you mention the name, then I will straight take you there to that place. So for the town, I know everywhere. They can say I'm a cool guy, and I don't like talking.
Oh, okay.
I have time for passengers. For the driving, I cannot say I'm good, I cannot say I'm bad. But for driving, you always learn something. So you've been driving, you are learning. Let's say every day you learn a new thing. So for the driving, I'm good. Well, for the young passenger, what I would do is I would just, if you are serious, I will just laugh. Then I will start, asking you a question that will bring your hunger down.
Okay.
Sometimes I work at night. Oh well, maybe I will explain for the person to know why I choose that place, so that you may know that I choose to take that place because of something. For my work, taxi it's a business, so my time I don't joke with it. And when the person told me I should be there by maybe 3:30, I'll be there. So I don't joke with my time.
Okay.
My advice is that in driving, if you choose to drive, you have to be patient. You have to have more time for a passenger, and even you have to have time for the road trip, because maybe someone will choose to drive anyhow. But if you are patient and you have patience for everything, then I think you'll be able to drive safely, and then you will not cause any accidents. Oh yeah, sometimes challenges many, but I can say two. One is when you are working and you see that the things are not going on well, like you are not getting more passengers, then you begin to think that how are you going to do your sales, how you are going to buy your fuel. So for the challenges, that's one. And two, you are driving, maybe you know you are going, but someone will do wrong overtaking, and then you have to slow down for the person. Or maybe if you also think you are going, maybe the car can get an accident, so you have to take your time and then for the person to drive. So these are some of the challenges. About 8 years now.
Wow.
Like I say, only 2 cars that I've been driving. We sold the other one and then we buy a new one. For that one, you look at the maybe the situation. If the person is in critical condition, maybe you are taking the person to the hospital, or you are taking the person to somewhere serious, urgent, then you consider to. But if like I'm going home and someone stopped me, I want you to drop me at town, I'll say no, I've closed. If it's my customer, I just tell my customer today I'm not working. If he or she wants me to call someone for him or her, I will do so. Then the person agree, then I'll call the person. If the person say no, then let's make it the other time. Then I'll say okay. But if I'm not working. Oh, for a long journey, it's for a long. So you have to know, take your time for you to study the road very carefully, and then you read the road sign on the way going. Yeah. Like maybe the driver will stop on the road, middle of the road, and then pick a passenger.
Okay.
And maybe you say, "Oh, driver, why did you do that?" Then the driver will say, "Go away."
Yeah.
Then I'll get angry. That one I'll get angry. But maybe let's say I'm working, and then someone just got into my car, and then the person will start talking or insulting me. Then I must to take my time, just laugh to the person, for the person to see that, oh, the driver that I was maybe insulting, I mean, he's not what he think or she think. Yeah. So my experience is sometimes too, maybe you are driving and someone join your car. How you approach the person or place, where will you alight? Then the person will say, oh, I will alight here. Maybe the person will say, look at you, and they say, okay, then I'm taking you to maybe North Campus inside. How much will you collect? Because of my humble and I mean say like not talking to the passenger anyhow. Yeah, that's also an experience that I've learned in the taxiway. And you have to always be good to everybody. You have to be nice to them, talk to them, laugh. Maybe someone was thinking that oh, this driver is not good, but the way you do it, the passenger will say, okay, oh, he's a good. Then I will take his number so that whenever that I'm going somewhere, I'll call him and then I'll go with him. But I must say it's a business. Yes, it's a business.
It's a business.
Yeah.
So that means you have to put a lot of things in to get whatever you want.
Yeah. Something that came in because I didn't want to be a taxi driver, but on the way, then my parents, all of them died, and then I don't have anyone to take care of. To take care of me. Yeah, let me say that. So one day someone called me and then tell me that if you want to teach me how to drive, will I do? And I said, oh, fine, I will do it. So the driving just came up, and then I started doing it. Getting my own taxis, okay. Maybe by future I'm thinking of getting my own taxi, or either I'll stop the taxi business
And do other things.
and do other things. Yeah, like this bus. Yeah, I dream of driving, and the one that's fuel cars. The tankers. Yeah, the tankers. So that you'll be giving your members out. Yeah, so that every day you'll be busy working.
I think we will end over here. We are very grateful for your time.
All right.
Very grateful.
Agora.